So, after 3 years of waiting, we're finally here. Everyone looks incredible, and thank you so much for coming. Me and Chris met initially through a mutual friend at school, so I spoke to the friend, and Chris just kind of stood there nodding and agreeing, and he didn't really utter a sound. So, we actually started speaking in sixth form maths lessons because our teacher was always late. It wasn't Barry, it was the other one. Chris was always happy, he was easy to talk to, and we bonded over a mutual love of music, snacks and drinking. He was kind enough to buy me the occasional Strongbow for me when I was 17, when we had to disguise going out as a pub meal. Thinking back to those days, Chris, I would say you're like a fine wine and you got better with age. I think the turning point was when you ditched the beige chinos. Over the years, Chris has been a solid night-out companion, and there have been many fantastic occasions where we went to Roxy, which was our stomping ground for about 4 years. We stayed up out all night dancing, playing Wingman for Leah, talking to randomers and necking them yay bombs. Chris always cared about his friends, and every weekend we walked home safely from the bus stop and dropped off at the door. Unfortunately, this caused my mum many uninterrupted sleepless nights, because we always like to say loudly our goodbyes. So it was like, thanks Chris, love you lots, same time next week tomorrow, see you later. This developed further when Nicola joined us, very delicious. The three of us are animal lovers, and we always decided that 4 AM was an excellent time to make friends with the local cats. It must have always been icy when Nicola made an appearance, because Chris was always picking her up off the floor, and he's always been such a gentleman. Chris, what's the most memorable night out for you that comes to mind? We decided to venture to Mosh nightclub in Derby for a change of scenery. It was cheaper drinks prices, and it was £1.80 for a bottle of Stella, which we all agreed it was an absolute bargain. I'm not sure at which point Chris hit the point of no return, but the bouncers were incredibly kind, helped him meet the door, and explained to myself and Nicola that he needed to go home. We weren't too upset, it was 2 AM and the bus was in 15 minutes, so it wasn't really a problem. It took us over an hour to get Chris to the bus stop. In all the excitement, Chris had lost his cloakroom ticket, which left Nicola and the attendant hunting for it via pictures on Nicola's phone. Chris, you clearly found this too exhausting because you took a quick nap on the bench outside of Derby Museum. Many strangers assisted us in our quest to get Chris home by carrying him and providing us with a sick bag, which was eventually needed on the bus. I would know I had to hold the bag over his head. Chris should always look out for us, so it's always right that we're doing the same for you time to time. All good friends go on holiday together, and we were so fortunate to have 2 holidays. Chris took his role as the food connoisseur very seriously. By the end of both trips, we knew exactly what drink to have with each meal and the best spices to use when preparing a dish. Limoncello to cleanse the palate? Yeah. Another role Chris played was the group's bouncer. When we were in Benidorm and there was an incident involving Blue Lagoons and everyone thinking that Nicola was plastered, an unkind young man decided to pull Nicola's chair out from under him. I immediately approached and started berating him and his friends about how they treat people. I went full teacher mode. Chris followed suit. He crossed his arms, looked very stern, and every time these guys tried to speak, Chris responded with, "No, mate, no." So the lads on tour were terrified, and Chris made the chap apologise and see the error in his ways. I'm really sorry about the next bit. Later that evening, Liam had managed to upset one of the girls we were away with by entertaining another female on her bed. Somehow, this resulted in a screaming match with an Irish couple in the next room and a lost key card. Chris quickly intervened by taking our angry friend away from the situation and decided that a 3 AM curry was exactly what she needed to calm her down. So Chris, we're going to add conflict resolution to the list of skills and reasons that we love you. not your cow impressions in the customs queue. So I feel so fortunate to be chosen as Chris's best woman, and I had the opportunity to organise the stag do 3 times. Eventually just went ahead with the help of Twigger, James, Josh and the rest of the stags. Thank you so much. The Stag Fest t-shirts were ordered 2 years ago, so all the guys agreed the most successful part of the day were all of them actually fitting us. It was a brilliant trip where the guys displayed their impressive pizza eating skills. Girlfriends of the stags, you really are lucky to have them. All they did for a good portion of the night was show off your pictures of you at the hen do and just announce to anyone that would listen how beautiful you were.
Aww.
Very true. We made our way to Grand Central Bar, where the DJ played Killing the Name for Chris. We made lots of new friends and danced like mad to Benji Webb's DJ set. Finally, we was into Satan's, but the less about that better. I'd elaborate more, but whatever happens on Stag, stays on Stag. Chris's quest for love has been a long one, possibly because he thought it would be a woman at Dempsey's. Chris eventually met Karen at Download. They got to know each other at Corp, and the love story grew from there. My first impression of Karen was great hair, but I could be slightly biased. Karen, you are one of the nicest people I've ever met, and I'm so overjoyed at how well suited you both are. You are funny, beautiful, kind, and you are the life and soul of every single party we go to. I'm so lucky to have you as a friend because you looked out for me in my hour of need. You made me live my best life and just give me the confidence to be myself, so thank you so much. I'm not going to get emotional. My favourite moment with Karen was the time we did karaoke on Christmas Eve in Ilkeston. I'm not sure everyone else in the pub agreed that it was as good as we thought it was, but I think we did Shania Twain proud, right? Karen, I can always rely on you for advice, and to be brutally honest, and I have some advice for you. Make sure you mix triple sec with sangria instead of orange juice, because Chris likes it this way. And do not wear muddy shoes indoors. So because of Chris and Karen joining forces, I now have a lovely set of friends in Sheffield, and it's a place I've always felt welcome. I must apologise to Chris's family though, Anya, Stan and Stephen, because since Chris has abandoned us, you'll be stuck with me at the Burnt Pig, and us Ilson folk have to stick together.
Right.
So I could carry on singing their praises all evening, but we have a lot more celebrating to do. Before I do, I have a brief message from Millie. Unfortunately, she can't be here tonight, but she's done her homework and she's done 2 speeches. So I'm going to hand over to Tara in a minute when I finish rambling, but she practiced the other speech on video call and it's an absolute banger. So thank you again for listening to me ramble on for ages about how lovely these two are. And can we all raise a toast to the bride and groom, please? Chris and Karen.